Mark, my brother, look at you, man. Now you're sitting there miniature. Yes. You like when you don't sleep, you look more miniature than you know. Like you shrink in the chair. You got your coffee, like that's gonna help. You didn't. The hoodie shrunk somehow.
The jeans definitely
everything shrunk. Is tinier. Pause.
Yo, not everything, man. You know the bills are getting paid.
Hey, and welcome to Lena Lessons. My name is Lena, coming to y'all with my thoughts and reviews about the JBP. All right, y'all. For starters, thank you everyone for the well wishes and T's and P's. I appreciate y'all more than you know. As I was getting my vitals done, I was thinking about my next video. You can't say your girl isn't dedicated to the craft, okay? Few things I want to touch on in episode 896, Young Men That Carry Arms. Mark Lamont Hill. Did Mark sound terrible this episode? Yes, he did. But at least he came to work. The man got on a flight from Wisconsin. Sorry, I've been saying it like this ever since. You in a mansion somewhere in Wisconsin. But yeah, Mark rushed back from a speaking engagement same morning straight to the pod. He could have taken off, used PTO, called out, anything, but he didn't. And I say all of that to say Joe got on him like white on rice at the top of this episode. Read that man for filth. Joe got on him like Kendrick got on Drake, except Joe didn't say he hate the way he walks, he hate the way he talks, etc. He didn't say all that, but still, almost equivalent to him getting on ice for the New Year's Eve episode when his barber was away. Ice's barber, that is. Mark didn't have a voice at all. Honestly, he could have taken the day. He could have taken this day off. Me personally, that's what I think. I think the guys could have held it down. Everyone's pointing out that Mark needs rest, and he probably does. Coffee can only get you but so far, and they was getting on him for these new frequent trips to the bar. They made it sound like he be out here drinking like a fish, although he said he only had one drink and nursed.
I ended up in the Toro Loco.
The who now?
What is that?
It's a local bar.
It's a local bar around our.
You back at the bar?
You back at the bar?
What's up with you?
Oh, that was a real spirited debate.
That shit put him out twice.
The spirit lingers.
No, that's a Christmas.
If you ever seen the show called The Shy, the gang needs an all-guy brother circle session like they have on that show, where they just open up about everything, relationships, life, you name it. But of course, it needs to be a safe space, a moment to decompress and share, because a lot of guys keep everything close to their chest, and since naturally guys are problem solvers, they don't divulge in things that they have going on, and for many reasons. Whole time, the person right next to them can be going through the same thing and silently trying to navigate these things alone. And Parks made a good point. He said it gets tricky, relationships that is, when you start doing content, because you get on the pod and you share your life, but your significant other is a part of your life as well. So now they're in the mix too. Now they have thoughts and opinions. Now they're wondering what others in their own circles are thinking, etc. And while I'm on this, I want to tie in the marriage conversations that takes place on the pod, because it happened again today. As soon as once the wedding comes up for the singles who are in serious long-term relationships, it dries the room up completely. It becomes uncomfortable for them up there. No one wants to share, and when these talks comes about, I put myself in everyone's shoes, theirs and their girls, because as a woman watcher of the pod, I look at facial expressions and body language when these talks comes about. And I'm pretty sure their girls understand the gig is a gig, this is content, I knew what I was signing up for, but in the back of their minds, they're probably feeling away, because this is a constant conversation up there. People began to whip out those calculators, do the math on how long they were together, etc. you never know what those ladies are thinking. And that's where podwives can come into play. But even then, they're going to have conversations on the ride to set. We agree on this. We don't talk about that, etc. I can just imagine what the conversations are on the ride to set. And of course, y'all know I don't know these folks at all. I'm just a patroni thinking out loud. I wonder if the partners watch a particular episode and need to have a conversation about it. Because I can kind of see that being the case depending on the situation. And when Joe was asking Ice about when's the date, etc., Ice flipped it right back onto him. Now everyone has the come on man face. At this point, leave when's the date conversations off of the pod unless the goal is to make the singles uncomfortable up there, because they get so flustered. I'll be ready to pull out a pair of sunglasses for them myself. My questions to y'all are, do y'all think Mark should have taken the day off to rest? Or do you think he was needed? If you haven't seen it yet, spin the block back on me when you do tomorrow. Let me know. Also, are there certain conversations that should come to an end on the pod, such as marriage talks? Are there any other topics they should shy away from? Don't even bother saying sports. That's a given. Y'all know that. All in all, this was a really good episode. Mark's voice was wild, but at least the man showed up. At least the man came to work. Gotta give him credit there. I'm going to run through a few quick hits really fast. Number 1, T.I.'s new song titled Let 'Em Know. Banger. It's a hit. When I saw that clip he posted on Instagram, I knew it would be. It's definitely giving 03, 07. Drop your favorite T.I. song in the comments. It might be hard. It is for me a little bit as a T.I. fan, but I'm going to go with Why You Wanna. It's still on my phone to this day. Why You Wanna is a banger. Okay. Second quick hit, Mr. Tendernism and his people should work on getting his own food truck or restaurant, especially now while he's getting the well-deserved notoriety. All these different celebs that put up on him, the people in general, the internet doing what the internet does the best, who knows? He mess around and get a few investors. Just a thought. As always, feel free to drop your key takeaways in the comments if you're feeling the content. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Smash that hype button for a small creator, please, and thank you. And until next time, y'all. Bye.